Hello, good evening to my fellow countrymen and women. Uh, it's so sad to hear bad news about Ghana when it comes to your economy, and the stage of the economy is really sad at the same time, laughable. Because if we go back to history, a couple of years down the road, the same government who is in power, then they were the opposition, claimed that the former president John Dramani Mahama didn't know what he was doing. That's why he couldn't take care of the economy. The dollar rate was so high. What we didn't need IMF, all these things. And if I'm not mistaken, yesterday on the news, it looked like the dollar is like $1 is equivalent to 9 point something Ghanaian cedis. I think almost to like 10 Ghana cedis for $1. Akufo-Addo administration, and then go say they are by SMOJ say, yeah, just so. Is the truth, the bottom truth. And the second thing goes to Hobson Adoye and the barbaric people on the MPP party. It's not all the MPPs that are doing this. But kudos to you, my brother Hobson Adoye, which is pretty much your name should be Hopeless Adoye. A man without integrity, a man without honor, a man without a fatherland is not a man. Let me clarify this to you, Hobson Adoye. You were there as an MPP party elite that they call out Volta region, that Voltarians were not part of Ghana. You were there when they cursed one of the chiefs of Volta region. You were there. Any disrespect towards Volta region, you celebrate and take kickbacks. My brother, let me warn you, that does not give you a right to come to disrespect the Northerners. If we say we're partisan democracy, that's fine. Everybody has a right to choose who candidate you like, what candidate you like. But do not point your finger at the Northerners. Hopeless Adoye, it's a warning to you. A man that cannot defend your own fatherland will call yourself a man. A man that will go stand and be fighting with young girls will call yourself a man. You see, when they say that this world will come to an end, it's not about the world ending. It's about things that we haven't seen in our lifetime will be happening. Since when do you ever see a man of honor in Africa, of a caliber of this guy, an age of that Hobson Adoye, to betray his own country and nation in the name of greed? That's what they meant about saying that the world will come to the end. It won't end. It's just that we'll see people, the false prophets, as God claimed they will come out, so do the false politicians who will come out of every neighborhood, try to scam you guys, whether even if it happens that they're going to raise arms against their own people to kill you in the name of greed so they can gain and become rich. That's the caliber of a person Hobson Adoye is. Because other than that, there is no anything that you can describe as a man that doesn't care about his native land, Volta region. Because of MPP, you're going to sell out Volta region to MPP and think that you're going to add Northerners to this insult. I don't care what it is. To Mustafa, or the Honorable Minister Hamid, Mustafa Hamid, with all these leaders in MPP party, including the vice president, the sons of North and Muslims, for MPP people to come, the non-Muslims and non-Northerners to come and sit on platforms to disrespect you guys. At the same time, you call yourself a Muslim. At the same time, you still call yourself a Northerner, whereby your party that you belong to and will shed tears, as well, my brother Mustafa Hamid, on national platform to save the country previous years ago. Today, you guys are taking a back seat, whereby they are casting the whole Northerners in the same party, knowing that you guys always stand out to fight for the party. It's not Northerners that they are disrespecting my brothers. Let me let you guys know, it's you guys. It's the vice president, number one. Number two, Mustafa Hamid. Every Northerner that is MPP party have a position, whether you are a Muslim or a Northerner. It's you guys that these people are disrespecting on the MPP party, not the Northerners. And number three, let me tell you something. A party that doesn't practice inclusive, to include everybody, and always choose and willing to divide so that they can get their vote. The colonialism indoctrination mentality still in Ghana today. The same people that sell out Kwame Nkrumah are still in the country doing the same thing. And Ghanaians, you guys said quiet. When people come to talk at times, you think, oh, they don't like your party. That's what they're talking about. It's not about not liking your party. It's about what some of the members of your party does to other people in Ghana is what we are talking about. See, I'm sitting here, I always say, any party that will try this indoctrination of what? Conquer, divide, and rule. Any African that will use this mentality on your own people has to be a sellout people. To all the sellout MPP people who have been disrespected simply because you think you're getting your money, you don't care, you could care less, or whatever they say about, you should be ashamed of yourselves. To all of you guys, including the vice president. See, this disrespect needs to stop. You guys need to put a stop to it. Because listen, if Dumbo didn't sell out the 16th seat in parliament, newly elected Ghana, today, all this nonsense will not be happening in Ghana. If Dumbo didn't give our 16th seat to Donko Buzie or Buzie Donko ticket, including Dumbo, which they claim today that the party was created by Donko Buzie Dumbo. It's never created by Donko Buzie Dumbo. The party actually stands for Northern People's Party. Anyone that don't know the meaning of the MPP party, go ask again. It's Northern People's Party. And then when you guys didn't have any vote, any seat, that's when Dumbo come into the picture. You guys came and negotiated because during colonialism, the whole coastal area all the way into the north, after the coast, was north. So you guys plead with Dumbo, with all the chiefs from the north, Akufo-Addo father, and all Buzie came around the north and said, we are all brothers and sisters. So give us the seat, let's merge our seat together and become the president. And that's what happened. And thanks to Dumbo, any Northerner, if you have anybody to blame with this disrespect in Ghana when it comes to MPP party, you should always thank Dumbo, or you always curse Dumbo. The northern politicians was the reason why we're backwards today. Because this something too that we need to, this party disrespect is something that Northerners need to use to learn, to teach our kids not to trust some people. Don't trust people easily. Northerners, we think kindness is good thing. At the same time, the kindness we have in our hearts become our weakness. Because what Dumbo did was to build better Ghana for tomorrow. He didn't know that it was scam. They scam Northerners out of their position. Today, that scam that Donko Buzie did to become the vice and the president in that days, today it becomes an insult. It becomes our issue today in Ghana, that whereby you sit and see every Southerner, the few MPP bad apples will point their finger and say any nonsense they want to say against Northerners, and we are not saying anything. Bravo and kudos to Hobson Adoye. He has the gut to come and sit out there and say it, and it came out. Do you know how many MPP Southerners have been saying this? You don't have to look far. Look at what they did to Aliu Mama. Even The vice president will rush some time ago to England for treatment. Let me tell you, my brothers and sisters, they say when no matter how it is, if your palm, the back of your palm is going to be sweet, it would never be sweeter than the inside. And anyone that don't know this, it's time for we, the Northerners, to start learning. Stop trusting people. Stop becoming vulnerable, because the vulnerability is what took us to where we are in Ghana today when it comes to politics. Because the Northerners are very kind people, generous, people that you can count on. When you go to Ghana, before even colonialism, the account groups all, if anyone would tell the truth, the Northerners were the accountants, because they were people, honest people, that when they say yes, their word is their word. They won't change it. And today, this particular kindness out of the North becomes our weakness. My brothers in politics and sisters, let's wake up. Stop trusting people. When you are in the parliament, whether your friend come to lie to you, oh, help me, the next time I will help you. And then when you help the person finish, do you see whatever the person promised you, they do it back to you? The answer is no. And today, let's stop telling children in the North that the elder speaks, they can speak. Let's leave that out and let the children of the North to stand up and fight the battle of the North in any corner of this world the right way. By learning that human beings, we are not to be trusted. Human beings are not to be trusted. Northerners let our guard down easily. We take people's words for it when they are not to be trusted. Look at what Akufo-Addo did. Came and lied to you guys. There were times I came to Ghana during the election, politics. Oh, Akufo-Addo even have 1 year to live. They're going to give the seat to Bawumia anyway. What and what. Akufo-Addo is still there. And today, thanks to Dombo, also and all of them, including Akufo-Addo in a circle, all of them like this hopeless Adoye, the forgotten son of Volta region, the miserable guy in Ghana, the most lunatic, who the riff-raff of the Volta region, the forgotten son, can open his garbage and talk nonsense about Northerners and Muslims. We don't have nobody to blame but Dumbo. We don't have nobody to blame but our fathers and grandfathers who sell out north to the south with our 16 vote. We have nobody to blame by them. And you know, hallelujah, shalom, assalamu alaikum to people too. And today, the dollar, you see the dollar rate? One day shall never end. The most educated people, intelligent, Wall Street workers, Harvard, Ivy League graduates. Where are they now, Ghanaians? You can find them. Where are they? Aren't they the ones that work in the Wall Street to fix everything quick? Why are they not fixing your economy in Ghana? Why is the dollar is equivalent to 9 Ghana cedis is equivalent to $1? Where is the Ivy League graduates? The vice president? Where is Gabi Otridanko and them all that way? The elite, so-called abroad educated people that are coming to rescue Ghana. You guys are laughable people in Ghana. I'm so happy to see this chance God has given to Ghanaians to repent of our ways that we always feel like if something is not foreign, it's no good. That's Ghanaians' belief. When the former president, John Dramani Mahama, came in, used every loan they took to put infrastructures every corner of Ghana. Yes, Ghanaians didn't see it. They come out insulting this guy every day. Guess what happened? 3 billion and 11.something billion dollars later from Akufo-Addo administration, Ghanaian has nothing wanting to show. If you ask them, they will tell you it's free secondary school. Free secondary school. Did they build any new blocks to add the student? The answer is no. Did they build new furniture for the school so all the kids can go into the classroom at the same time? The answer is no. Guess what they did? They divided the school system into 2 sections. You stay at home 3 months, you come back 3 months. They didn't buy new furniture. They didn't build new blocks, classrooms. The money all went into their pockets, and Ghanaians have zero to show in Ghana, or to show the wealth. The money Akufo-Addo borrowed, 11 point something billion, would it be? Nobody know where the money disappeared. Today, even the civil servants in Ghana, paychecks, salaries become issue to pay. And when you talk, you come to accuse me of supporting NDC. Why wouldn't I support a government that wants Ghana to move into the future? Do you think we want Africa to stuck where Africa is stuck? Do you think we want people caliber of Akufo-Addo and them that are like deceiving people? All that they are is a bunch of liars, come to lie to people to steal your money so they can continue to live wealthy, to live their lavish lifestyle. When a Ghanaian child is looking for a common book to read, Akufo-Addo is sleeping in a flight with a shower and everything, with girlfriends, buying them houses and things with Ghanaian hard-earned cash. And Ghanaians, you think it's not a problem. And then, see, this double standard in Ghana need to stop. And the hypocrisy need to stop. I came across a blogger, my fellow blogger, who said he didn't know that tribalism in Ghana was there. Aren't you guys all always claim that I'm tribalistic? Tribalism was in Ghana as bread and knife and butter before I was born. And to who is more tribalism than Southerners? Who is more tribalism? I have both culture in me, and I tasted both cultures. Who is more tribalistic than a Southerner? Do you know the Southerners, like, where if you find yourself living abroad, the first thing a Southerner will see when you say you're Ghanaian, hey, and I won't cut you, and I can't. I'm not a Akan person. I don't care whether my mother people descend out of Akan. My father language is Wale. And if we say we speak, the common language we speak in Ghana is English. It's an insult for you to try to push your culture or your language down my throat. It's what they are used to doing. When they sit and curse people, you sit and laugh. Do you think when they can't find Northerners to curse again, who would they be cursing? The other groups. And when they can't find the other groups to curse, they turn on themselves. If God is one, and we Ghanaians all come from one ancestors, inshallah, we haven't seen anything. For what these Ghanaians did to John Dramani Mahama, Akufo-Addo hasn't shown Ghana anything. Didn't you guys say John Dramani took all Ghana money? You didn't see anything he did. You guys didn't see the Rich Hospital? Whether it's the new Legon Hospital, you didn't see it. You didn't see all the E-blocks. You didn't see the airport that put Ghana in the first 5-star rated airport in Ghana. You didn't see any of those. The E-blocks. Show any person, president, who built future buildings in Ghana, if not John Dramani Mahama. What did I mean by future building? Future building is like when someone think that when you build, you don't think about today or 5 years or 10 years down the road. Think about 50 years down the road. Instead of to be taking the whole land, the E-blocks, they build them up. That's future thinking. You think Northerners, you sit there and talk nonsense, shenanigans, all this crap in Ghana. No matter what it is, anyone that would disrespect a Northerner will never get away with that, because the Northerners are your fathers and mothers. Let's not forget, during the slavery, the most beautiful women came from the north. The kings and queens in the south, the kings in the south marry into the northern women culture. And some of the men come from the north to the cocoa farms and everything. And majority of people in Ghana today, there is no a person, anyone that can take yourself DNA-wise and test without having 1% of northern blood on you. Show yourself in Ghana. Challenge me and show me. So all this nonsense we are doing in Ghana, let's think that no matter what we are doing, we are not immune to civil war in Ghana. This behavior took Sierra Leone to civil war. The same behavior took Liberia to civil war. The same issue took Ivory Coast to civil war. My brothers and sisters, nobody condone or pray for war. But if we don't repent and change our ways, the same fate awaits Ghanaians for disrespect and name calling and try to think that you are better than other tribes in Ghana. If we want to unite as one and put Mother Ghana first, let's unite as one, regardless of our different ethnicities. At the end of the day, if every human race descend out of two people, how much more West Africa and how much more Ghana? You should be ashamed of yourself, Ghanaian leaders, as well as the current leaders. You should be ashamed of yourself. Thank to Dombo for Eslausu and them type to come and sit and say, "Yeji ya mine," and thank to Dombo for this forgotten son and the most disgraceful son of Volta region called Hopeless Adoye. Thank to Dombo for you to have this audacity and nerve to call Northerners out. Oh, that's why we make the party so that Southerners will always be the leaders of this party. And then we use the Northerners as a second for vote. We can never allow Muslim or a Northerner to become our flag bearer. You may have forgotten the history of Ghana, right? Who shared blood in Ghana freedom than the Northerner? Who built the New Patriotic Party? Was never called New Patriotic Party. Anyone that say I'm lying, challenge me. History will teach us all. The New Patriotic Party stands for Northern People's Party. And for Akufo-Addo father, and Bozie was the president, who was the prime minister. Don't forget, the prime minister is always the president. The president is ceremonial. He goes around when people come, welcoming people. So Akufo-Addo father was never the prime minister. He was the vice president, just like Bowumia. Thank to our father and grandfather Dombo and his people, the northern sons, who were then the elite. When it comes to education, the most educated people come from the north too. The well-learned people, even though education didn't come to us early. But when it comes to the brains, intelligence, we have it. Even up to today that we speak, go to Ghana, the people that speak the finest English came from the north. People today, you're sitting down, people come and say, oh, and then the north used to have free education. You guys all send your children to the north for the free education. The northerners didn't even do it because some of the northerners believe in Islamic schools. So they send their kids to the Islamic way of schools. And then the southerners were the same people that benefited from the northern schools. Anyone that say, I'm challenging people, anyone that can prove to me that a southerner never benefited from the northern school system, challenge me then. Let's not let us be biased like what my brother said on one of the videos. Let's be honest, true to ourselves. And then the northern children, let's also break out of our ways. When we try, they say when you go to Rome, do what Romans are doing. You learn the finest things from the Romans. And it's only we, the northerners, also travel and still stuck in our ways because I don't know what it is, whether it's the way they raise us back in the north. We always feel like you have to be kind to the core. You have to be like, follow certain ways. You don't want to be open to new things, to learn. If we don't allow ourselves to learn new stuff, how are we going to get out of all this insult? You have so many Muslim brothers and sisters and northerners that are here. And you see some of them and you want to cry. Please, we come here to learn the best. Learn from the best and take it back and do something with it. We don't come here to stack in our ways that we're still in the north. We are not in the north anymore, and we are not in Ghana anymore. We come to the best countries to learn from the best so that we'll change the dynamics of African ways. Let's have it in our head. Anyone that come here, if you can't do anything, any country you find yourself in, find to go take some few classes. Find friends. Mingle with people. Social networking. To learn about change, exchange cultures. Learn about different things. Learn about what this world is about. And that's what is lacking in majority of us when we travel. And those that are doing it, kudos to you guys. Hallelujah, shalom, assalamu alaikum to you guys. I'm sick and tired for this disrespect. I was in a flight one day going to, I think it was Ghana. And a lady called me and said, oh, my socks is semi. I took the socks and put it on the lady. And then one guy was sitting closer to the lady. The guy turned around and said, aren't you Ghanaian? I'm like, yes, I'm a Ghanaian. Why are you speaking English back? I'm like, I'm not Ashanti. I'm not, I can't. I'm a northerner. He's like, oh, I'm also, you can't. I didn't, why do you have, I didn't know, because I didn't know, say, oh, me, Ashanti, oh, I'm not, I can't. You know, I should speak it. If I'm like, listen, wait a minute, whoa, don't go there with me. Let me tell you something. My language is Wali. I cannot force you to speak Wali. The common language that everybody is able to pick up small is English. That's our official language. If I can speak it, that's fine. If the lady speak English, treat to me, and I can respond back in English and she understand, that is fine with me. If she doesn't understand it at all, I'm willing to help. That's my grandmother too. Or it could be my mother age or my aunt. So I will help the lady in any language that she wants me to speak to her. And I know she understands English. For someone to be trying to force your language on me, the answer will be no. I always tell people English is not my language. I could care less whether I speak it well or not. If they come out with the language, I'm learning Swahili now, jumbo to everybody. If they come out with official universal language for Africa, and I couldn't speak it, then you can come attack me. I don't care whether I speak English well or not. Well, if I use it backwards or good ways forward, be it. I don't care. It's not my language. I speak Wali, I speak Sisali, I speak Ashanti, I speak Hausa a little bit, and I speak English. So I understand what? Spanish a little bit. Every language in Ghana I understand is small. Ahanta, you're talking Ewe, Ghana, I understand Fante, all the languages. I understand all those languages small. Anytime that you come out with language that is African language and I can't speak it, then you can come to attack me. And there were people that coming out, cursing me out, talk about where you live, America. Talk about America, they're killing you guys. Why not talk about America? And I say, listen, you guys that live in a foreign country does not understand how the system works here. I've been living in America almost 30 years. And this 30 years, we have laws, what they call law. And this law works in this country. The lawlessness in Africa or in Ghana is unheard of. See all these things that you guys were talking about, Trump this, they're shooting you guys. Laws work here. You see what's happening? In Africa, your dictatorship presidents, you can't investigate them nowhere I live. And thanks to Trump, I'm calling Trump. Trump was the one that said your shithole countries and what and what. And I salute him for that too. He was speaking the truth. Any country that leadership don't have the country at heart is shithole country. Do you know he said it the right thing, the right word. We may not wanna hear it. That's the honest truth. And the truth is one. Because if it is not a shithole countries in Africa, hear this word again. If it is not the world shithole country with our shithole leaders, how on earth Africa has all the resources in this world, and yet Africa is the poorest continent in the world? Does it make sense? Add the numbers together. As I speak to you guys through a phone, without Africa, the phone will not become reality. Without Africa, the electric cars, the new things that they are doing in this world, without Africa, it won't be, it's impossible. It won't be possible. Because you go to the DRC, they're taking all this cobalt, anything that they use. Today, the new, you know, it's like the sad and the painful. And at the same time, good thing of our continent is that everything we need in this world to survive come from our continent. And yet we can't survive. So don't you think Trump said the truth? How can this continent with this wealth, you name it, diamond, platinum, gold, you name manganese, everything, timber, cobalt, uranium, you name it, every resources we need come from Africa. And yet, we are poor people, poorest of the poor. Everything we know in this world come out of Africa. Medicine came out of Africa. Education came out of Africa. Our forefathers and mothers, the Egyptian pharaohs and queens, were our great-great-grandfathers and mothers. They started all this thing. The Olympic Games didn't come from Greece. It came from Africa. Fencing today is like a white sport. Fencing was in Africa before it ever came to the European world. Everything that we know in this world started with us, and then our descendants took it from us because of our stupidity. And this stupidity still continue in Africa today. You talk, I will just in Ghana. This Akufo-Addo and his administration, if anyone deserves humiliation in Ghana, it's Akufo-Addo administration. The way these people came and harassed my brother is just like Trump and then Obama. Just the same as that. They harassed this guy, will go and add his mother, his father, his brother, mother, cursing these people left and right, simply because they were northerners. And guess what? They didn't disappoint Ghana. My northern brother make Ghanaians to say, oh, bravo, welcome. And then every town in Ghana, those that love goodness in this world, call him their son. And that's what life's supposed to be. When your enemies go so low, you go high. Just like what Mrs. Obama said. Because these people didn't leave any stone unturned about John Dramani. They went and above lie, go find women to come and lie just to discredit this guy's name. They're sleeping with this guy. They're having babies with this guy. They even send people to Dubai to take phony pictures to come and lie that he bought so many. He bought the whole Dubai with Ghana money. Captain Smart at least came out to apologize. Thank you for that. And you know, at the end of the day, John Dramani Mahama prevailed. At the end of the day, that's the most beautiful thing in this world. I remember Kennedy Agyapong say, if John Dramani Mahama brother is able to open what and what, he will leave Ghana. Or he said so many ridiculous stuff about these two people. My brother, he opened a cement factory, first in Africa, in our place in Ghana. A northern son did it. And you know, all those people that curse John Dramani Mahama, you need to repent. You haven't seen anything. But we have 2 years to go, right? 2024, 2 years. By the time you guys see this 2 years, Akufo-Addo and his administration will do Ghana chaka, scatter you guys all one by one. Do you know what they will do? If they stole all the money and hide the money to begin with, well, you guys are the one that are going to feel the pain. You, the ordinary Ghanaian, the average Ghanaian, going to pay for what Akufo-Addo is doing to Ghana. And you guys haven't seen anything yet. I even pray for more. They were cursing me around, calling me all kinds of names. Am I not one of the John Dramani Mahama prostitutes that they brought here? I came here when John Dramani Mahama wasn't even in politics. I didn't know him then. And thank to God, I was so happy to see that at the end of the day, I stay on the right side of history. That's what counts at the end of the day. So my brothers and sisters, unity is the key to succeed in life in Ghana. Standing alone, you can never do it. And I don't know what in the world is the ECOWAS doing. ECOWAS, what are you guys doing? Do something solid to make sure that Africa will see the daylight. Kudos to the East African Federation. When I saw this news, I was so happy to see that East Africa now become a federation government country, just like the ECOWAS. You know, if we do small groups, we have the East, we have the North, we have the West, and then the South. If we get this federation slowly, maybe then one day the reality of creating the United States of Africa, the dream will become true one day. By the grace of God, it's going to happen. Our forefathers and mothers didn't rule the world. Every human being came out of us. So if we continue with love in each of us heart and kindness towards humanity, at the end of the day, God will put a hand to help us, to let us realize that at the end of the day, he can give us all the things that we need to succeed. But there is no way that God cannot come down to hold each of us hand to show us this is what you're supposed to do. At the end of the day, that's not his job. It's just like your mother and father giving birth to you. That does not mean that whatever bad deeds you do out there is because of your mother and father didn't take you to go do the right thing. We're all put into this planet. What we do will come against us one day. And inshallah, I always say, if there is a judgment day, so many people will answer for what they did to people in this planet. And when you think, see, I love humanity. I love every race. But when it comes to the black race, it's dear to my heart. I'm black. And it's not because I'm black, I hate other race. I get sad to see any part of the world you go, any part of this world you go, the black race is the last at the bottom of the bottom. And you ask yourself, why is it so? And then you turn your mindset into the continent of Africa to see if the black race don't have a place in this world to roam freely without peer pressure, without discrimination. At least we should have a place in the continent that we can go and be free and do things among ourselves without anyone putting us down. And that's what this thing is dear to my heart. People don't understand. I love every race, but I just want to go to Africa one day and see people that will be one race, love one another, regardless everything we do. The black race is suffering enough in this way. The leadership of Africa, do something. When your children come home, at least they have one place they can fit in without feeling any pain. That's my thing. When you cannot live in your own negative neck wood as your own, without harassment, without freedom of speech, what on earth in this world can you go and be able to do so? I come today, my brothers and sisters, unity is the key. Our black race are in danger. If we don't change our ways towards one another, towards our tribes, and put the continent first, our countries first, we are not, at least, I don't know how many years I have left, but the years I have left, I would love to see one country just like Rwanda to change the image of Africa, the dynamics of Africa, to reflect something good in this world in my lifetime before I leave. That will be something that I'm looking forward to see one day. It's something I'm looking forward to see one day. It's so sad. Anywhere you go, even into our own continent, it's always chaos. Believing in others than ourselves. Taking arms against each other, killing each other. Why so? We need to sit and think. Why so? It's not working. If it's not working, let's find a way to change this dynamics. Africans suffered a lot in this way, and we're still going through it. You know, people don't understand. I think my lowest point in my life was the day I met Aubrey or whatever in Atlanta, Georgia, died. That day, I lost my faith in everything. I'm like, what's the point of living life when you cannot run and do exercise? What's the point of living life when you cannot walk on the street without someone sitting on your neck? And I feel like today we live in a small global village, and the leadership in Africa, you guys see all this. And I feel like that will make the leadership of Africa to want to do something for the youth of Africa. Whether it's like seeing children flogging into tubes to cross Mediterranean Sea and dying in numbers. The future of Africa are perishing in Mediterranean Sea for just a better life. And it comes to a point that I said and say, so any of the leaders ever sit and concern themselves with such an atrocity going on? Your own children are dying, killing themselves for better life, when you guys can change life in Africa so that they don't have to do that. It's sad, but whatever happened in this world, if our forefathers did it before, so the ours. Maybe it may not be our lifetime, but one day I believe in my heart that Africa will go back to where Africa was before. It's something that's written down, and it's going to happen. It's going to come to be reality one day. But I just hope maybe if I live long enough, I will see the glimpse before I leave this world. It's just like when nobody think we ever see a black president in America. Even I sitting here never thought it's something that could be a reality. I used to feel like even my children's lifetime, they wouldn't see it. But in my lifetime, God made it possible. So I pray for God to make this suffering in Africa one day, to give us caring and kind leaders that will put Africa first, not themselves first. I come today because of this. And anyone that like what I'm doing, help me share the videos. I'd love to see this continent of ours, our birthplace, one day to stand tall again. And the suffering and the atrocities, whether it's the media covering and showing things that Africa is above, one day will come true. Thank you.